Ryan, 2 homers in 2 days for you. What started to feel good back at the plate?
Credit to the hitting department. They kind of showed me how my setup was a little bit different than it was in April, and kind of thing that just happens without even thinking about it. So, it kind of helped me out, freed me up a little bit. Yesterday, got to that fastball. That was a ball inside, and that pitch has been blowing me up for the last couple of weeks. So it was a good adjustment, and seeing it pretty good right now. So just gonna keep riding the wave.
What specific part of your setup was it that they pointed out?
I was 2 inches wider. My hands were closer to my head, and my left foot was turned like 6 degrees closer to the third base dugout instead of more towards the pitcher. So I was just off, and it's part of the season, and I'm glad they caught it when they did.
It's not something as a hitter you can realize, like you can feel, like you felt something was off, but I mean those seem like minute details, but make a big difference. They
do make a big difference. I think when you're in it every day and you're just chasing different feels and swings that you've had over the years, trying to get back right. Maybe you don't realize exactly what your body's doing, and it takes a quality hitting department like we have to find it and bring it to my attention.
Ryan, go ahead, John.
When you signed here, you were real optimistic this team was going to win and you guys were going to score runs. And they did only win 71 games last year. Has this turned out so far pretty much the way you thought it was going to be?
Yeah. Yes. We score runs.
Yeah. Well, we haven't seen that here in a few years. So. No, in all honesty, seriously, do you think this is a contending team? I know you're only a quarter of the way through the season, but it seems to have the ingredients of being one.
Do I think it's a contending team?
Yeah.
Yes. 100%.
Ryan, what were your initial thoughts of Andy Rodriguez today, first game back up in the majors, and puts together a good offensive display as well? What do you think of his performance?
He's awesome, man. I saw him a little bit in spring training. He brings great energy, and obviously he can hit, and he showed that today. So really happy for Andy, and if he can, if he can help us out anyway, that's awesome. So stoked to have him. He had great at bats today.
Ryan, to that point, as a veteran, can you appreciate someone that's kind of battled through 2 years of injuries and then to get that shot and then to have a nice game?
Yeah, I think anybody who's gone through adversity in this game, it only makes you better. It either makes you better or you're not around anymore. So, credit to Andy, and I don't know the extent of the injuries that he's battled. I've heard he's had some trouble with that last few years, but it's great to have him here. Like I said, he brings great energy. Obviously, he can swing it, and that's awesome. Great to have here.
Thanks, Ryan.
Thanks, guys.